What were you saying? I can't what?
Can't get it.
I can't get it?
No.
You mean the thing that I'm getting? That thing?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Did you get it?
Yes. Almost. Yes. What's up, Brite Nation?
What's going on, guys?
So now that we know that the Supra is
super badass.
yeah, it's super awesome. But no, but now that we know that it can run down the drag strip fantastically, next up is the Corvette. And this weekend is our first ever drift event in the Corvette up in Oklahoma. But first, before we take it out there, we do have to get it prepped and ready.
Those would work much better if they were mounted, Brittany.
It would probably work a lot better if it was mounted. So, guys, let me officially show you and introduce you to our new racing setup. So we have NRG Prism racing seats, NRG harnesses, and a new NRG steering wheel. And all of this is going into the Corvette today.
All right, so first up, let's get rid of the factory seat and steering wheel.
All right, so first things first, obviously, is going to be the NRG Prism seats. Those beautiful, sparkly, colorful seats that we got. And if you're wondering about the color scheme, don't worry. It'll all become very crystal clear once we get the vinyl wrap job done on this Corvette, as long as it, works out the way that I plan on it working out. Now, first things first, we've got to put the seats in. So what we did is we actually bought this Sparco seat bracket to make our lives a lot easier. We have fabricated just metal brackets ourselves in the past, and can be done. It's just bigger pain in the rear. So we went ahead and got this. It fits the Corvette. The question is going to be whether or not we can use sliders. We would like to, obviously, because Kevin and I do sit a little bit differently from the pedals, and it would be nice to be able to slide it, but we don't know if that's going to sit us up too high in the vehicle. So we may have to get rid of those, but that's what we're going to check right now. So this goes in first. And then what we're gonna do is we're literally just gonna set the seat in there and see how it feels. All right, so bolt somewhere right around there. And that's,
With the helmet on, you're okay?
for me,
Yeah.
my helmet's not that thick.
Okay.
So weirdly enough, I am all legs. I am taller than Kevin by about 1.5 inches. However, when Kevin and I sit in the same seat, his torso is longer than mine, so he actually sits up a little bit higher. So I'm more concerned whether or not this fits you than it fits me.
Well, yeah, but we have that in the back. We have in the back all the way down. Are you comfortable? Like, can you see?
Oh yeah, I'm sitting up. I'm sitting up high.
You can push the clutch and all that.
That's gonna. Well, I don't have a steering wheel to hold on to. I'm just pushing myself backwards. If we bolt right there, oh, that's a far stretch. But wait, it doesn't. It can bolt up a little further, I think.
I don't know.
Hold up. Right there's good.
Okay, so I gotta mark it.
Hey Kevin, just give me the steering wheel.
Here, this is keyed. There's the NRG hub.
There we go.
That goes on like that. Here's your steering wheel.
Gracias. Guys, look at that. It's gonna be so pretty.
Yeah.
I'm moving. The thing that's so funny is that everyone can relate to that that's watching this video.
Right?
Give me the socket. Okay, you let go of the steering wheel.
Hmm?
Let go of the steering wheel.
There's no way you can get this.
What did you say?
There's no way you can get this.
There's no way I can do what? There's no way I can what?
Get this?
Make you eat your words. Ha! What were you saying? I can't what?
You can't get it.
I can't get it?
No.
You mean the thing that I'm getting? That thing?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Did you get it?
Yes. Almost. Yes.
I don't like how you can't. The color on the phone's different. Like that color.
So it is literally a really pretty teal color. Is the color of the steering wheel.
But it's blue on the phone.
It's just, think of my Jetta wheels. If you've ever seen photos of those, it's almost the same color. Really pretty aquamarine. It's gonna look super dope if we can execute the vinyl wrap.
Do you really get it, Brittany?
Yes. Why did you think I couldn't?
You're gonna have to pull them out and do Loctite because those will vibrate loose.
That's fine. We'll pull them out and do them one at a time
First,
and
let's
Loctite
strip
them back in.
It's required to strip them by law.
Strip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll strip them all first, and then we'll Loctite them.
Hey, what's
I
going on?
extracted them all before.
All right. Boom. Naysayer. All right.
Quit moving!
What? I'm trying to figure out where my legs need to go and where the bolt holes are.
Don't worry about where the bolt holes are. You just figure out where your legs need to go and I'll mark it.
That's fine. Like right about there.
You're still moving all over the place.
I'm trying to hold myself still. All right, that's fine. Okay, so ultimately we decided that we're going to just completely remove the rail system. That way Kevin's big head will fit even when he has his helmet on, and we won't have to worry about a roll cage fitting in there as well, hopefully in the future, so that we can tandem.
Well, and with the cage on the street without a helmet, it'd be nice to not have my head in the
right
cage
next to it, because
something
that's
happens.
kind of dangerous. So we're all done. Now, you might have noticed that we did reattach a mounting point for the stock seatbelt here, and that is because we can't install the harnesses yet because we don't have a harness bar, which is what safely allows us to wear harnesses. But we didn't want to buy a harness bar because we do plan on getting the whole thing fully caged.
Which is even safer than just a harness bar.
Exactly. So the harnesses can't go in just yet, and in the meantime, we'll actually still be utilizing the factory seatbelt, which is all right. And then also, you might have noticed earlier when I showed the steering wheel that I also showed you this, which is actually a quick disconnect for our steering wheel. We had hoped we'd be able to use it because being able to take the steering wheel off makes getting in and out of the car a lot easier, especially once we put a cage in. However,
And safety-wise, so nobody can steal your vehicle. Yeah. Not that most people can't steal it anyway, because it has one of those sticks right there. It has one of those things with a third pedal.
One of those millennial anti-theft devices.
Yeah, but you can remove it and take it inside your house, and nobody can drive it off with it.
But in addition to all that, you'll notice that even without it, our steering wheel is dished, and my arms are already bent at what I would kind of consider my perfect driving arm length, stance, whatever. If we were to add this bad boy to it, if you notice, it would make it stick out about that much more, which would mean that my arms would be right about here, which is a little too much of a old lady driving stance, and it's really not a safe way to drive either. So
yeah. Well, so what you want to think about is if you're ever doing a seat and a steering wheel, is that if you're going to do one of these,
how close you're going to be sitting to the steering wheel with one of these, because
right.
they do add a lot of space. Which now, if we'd gotten a non-dished wheel, just a totally flat wheel, we probably could have been able to use this and it would have been just fine.
We 100% could have used it.
We'd be right here. But the color steering wheel that I wanted only came in a dished option. So then you're like, you know, quick disconnect, cool color. I went with the cool color. It's totally up to you though, preference-wise. All right, so we've got some bad news and we've got some good news. Bad news first.
No drift event.
No drift event. So the weather is calling for like an 80% chance of thunderstorms, and the event in Oklahoma we are going to, the track, it's kind of a go-kart track, and everything but the track is dirt. So it's just going to be a huge mud pit. Cars are going to get stuck, and it might be a hot mess, and it's not good for a shakedown ride.
Yeah, we've heard it turns to clay mud that literally sticks underneath your car and then dries and doesn't come off. So Yeah, we're
not the best time to do a shakedown run in a car that obviously we've never really fully tested on a track.
But
the good news means we have free time, which means we're able to drop the Corvette off at Turn 5 Fabrication with Kevin. So Kevin is a friend of ours. He's actually a drifter in Lone Star Drift as well. He does a lot of cool fab work.
Signs, fences, gates, boats.
Literally everything, not
he's
just
gonna
car stuff.
He's gonna put a cage in the Corvette.
He's gonna put a full roll cage in the Corvette so that we are legal to tandem at drift events. But if you need anything done, not just car related stuff, this guy is capable of doing it. He actually does pretty good work. So we'll see this in what, you think 2 weeks?
About 2 weeks.
About 2 weeks before.
We don't have the full 2 weeks. We have like 10 days. I think.
So we're not going to the
I'm already
Oklahoma drift
stressed out.
event, but we are going to
have like
round
10
one of Lone
I don't
Star
think you have
Drift,
7.
which is down in
Yeah, you-
Houston at a full
You have
track,
7
and it's
days.
gonna be freaking amazing. You have 10 days, 7
No,
days.
no. He has 7 days to do it. He has 13.
Don't leave me
But he
hanging.
has 7.
7.
Thanks.
So in the meantime, while the Corvette's getting done, Juan here was super bored during the COVID lockdown. He's got a Supra too. He's got this super clean white Supra, and while he was in the garage, he was bored. He came up with this rear diffuser that he made out of aluminum that he just rolled on his own and made the brackets, and it looks super good. I saw it in person. I was like, hey, I want one of those. And so anyway, he said he was talking about, there's ours. He's talking about maybe making them for local people. The stock bumper has its own like little diffuser, but it's really for the look of the car. Here's the diffuser. Let's show you guys. Look at that.
So, since the weather does indeed actually suck, and we suddenly have a lot more time on our hands because we are unable to go to the drift event in Oklahoma, we're going to take full advantage of the time that we've suddenly been gifted, right? So we have a lot of plans this week. While the Corvette's getting its cage done, we have a lot of stuff planned for the Supra because we really want to get it down into the 9s. If you remember when we took it drag racing, we were running pretty consistent 10.8s. It could probably go a little bit faster if it had a little bit more of an experienced driver behind the wheel, but it's around mid-10s is probably where it would be at. We've got some stuff in mind where we'll be able to run a little bit lower, but you'll have to wait until next time. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Remember, you can find all your Lite Brite Nation merch at LiteBriteStudios.com. All of your Lite Brite Nation decals at PixelDecals.com. Watch the road because it's raining and we are on drag radials.
Yes, we
and
are.
that's not safe. Hey guys, we love you. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Hey, guys.
What are you doing?
So you're gonna know what I'm doing as soon as that bee stings you in your face.
Are you swatting at a bee? Don't make it angry. You make it worse. Turn off. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Okay. He does a lot of cool fab work and other cool stuff.
Yeah.
Like?
What kind of cool stuff do you do?
See, I didn't plan any of that.